Vocal analysis of Jerome LoMonaco's Come un bel di maggio, 1960. Evaluation of breath and resonance based on the 8 breathing technique drawers framework. Drawer 1, nasal resonance. Performance characteristics. LoMonaco's timbre is softer compared to Barioni. His use of nasal resonance is moderate, bright but not piercing, though somewhat conservative. Technical evaluation. This drawer is partially opened, helping with vocal focus but lacking full enhancement, which results in slightly reduced brilliance and projection in the higher frequencies. Drawer 2, head resonance. Performance characteristics. His treatment of the upper register leans toward an inward-drawn approach. The head space is not as expansive as Barioni's, though it maintains a certain height. Technical evaluation. The drawer is moderately opened, with the head tone remaining focused. There appears to be an intentional effort to avoid a floating sound, possibly at the cost of spatial openness. Drawer 3, relaxed throat area. Performance characteristics. There is no noticeable tension during phonation. Phrasing transitions are smooth and natural with a well-maintained open throat channel. Technical evaluation. This drawer is naturally opened. LoMonaco demonstrates a solid understanding of the non-throat singing principle. Drawer 4, chest resin characteristics. The middle range is warm with some depth. The tone is not particularly heavy, but carries a soft, natural vocal quality, favoring a lyrical chest resonance. Technical evaluation. This drawer is well activated, though not reinforced with heroic strength, more aligned with the lyrical bel canto style. Drawer 5, subscapular back region. Performance characteristics. Inhalation is subtle, without exaggerated back expansion, but remains stable, suggesting at least partial involvement of the back region. Technical evaluation. This drawer is moderately open. While full conscious back engagement may be lacking, natural coordination is sufficient for effective breathing. Drawer 6, external obliques, side waist, performance characteristics. Overall breath flow is steady, but some high notes lack sufficient propulsion, indicating weaker engagement of the breath stabilizer. Technical evaluation. This drawer is semi-activated, used with some awareness, but not with strong control. Drawer 7, lower side waist and back. Performance characteristics. There is a lack of strong waist-level breath lock. The voice tends to rely more on laryngeal control and airflow management rather than deep abdominal support. Technical evaluation. This drawer is partially closed or weakly engaged. The vocal foundation feels slightly shallow and less anchored. Drawer 8, lower abdomen pelvic anchor. Performance characteristics. The sense of groundedness is limited. High notes tend to lift upward, especially during emotionally intense moments, making the tone feel slightly suspended. Technical evaluation. This drawer is not fully engaged and represents the weakest layer of support in this performance, affecting overall vocal stability. Overall evaluation. Jerome LoMonaco's singing leans more toward the lyrical spectrum of Italian bel canto. His upper body drawers, 1 to 4, function in a coordinated and natural way, resulting in a beautiful, flowing sound with sincere emotional expression. However, compared to Barioni, his lower body support system, drawers 6 to 8, is relatively weaker, making his vocal foundation feel less grounded and his high notes less forceful and more effortful when sustained pressure is needed.
Oh cammino per ogni umana sorte, ecco già mi avvicino all'ora della morte, e forse trio che l'ultima mia strade sia finito, ma annuncerà il carnefice la fine della vita. Come l'ultima
Daniele Barioni's singing analysis of Come on Bel di Maggio, based on YouTube Vocal Scholar. Follow Real Tenor's 8 breathing technique drawers, resonance and support framework. Drawer 1. Performance characteristics. Barioni demonstrates excellent focus in the high register. His voice carries great projection and a metallic brightness, indicating skillful use of frontal and nasal vibrations. Technical evaluation. This drawer is fully engaged. He likely uses a humming-based technique to guide the sound, resulting in a bright and focused tone without excessive sharpness. Performance characteristics. Especially in the high melodic lines like Come on Bel di, he showcases an expansive top resonance space, combining a floating yet grounded tone quality with both lyrical and heroic colors. Technical evaluation. His head resonance is well connected with the lower drawers, 6 and 8, preventing a detached or shallow sound. The tone remains clear and well balanced. Drawer 3. Relaxed throat area. Performance care at the performance, there is no sign of vocal strain or throat constriction. His legato and phrasing transitions are smooth and organic, particularly during ornaments and connecting lines. Technical evaluation. This drawer appears naturally open. Barioni is clearly well-trained and avoids engaging the throat as a primary source of power. Drawer 4. Performance characteristics. The middle and low range is warm and rich, especially at the beginning phrase, come on, his tone is grounded and well supported. Technical evaluation. This drawer is effectively activated and serves as the foundational resonance chamber for his baritonal quality. Drawer 5. Subscapular back region. Performance characteristics. There is no audible shallow or urgent inhalation, suggesting mastery of back expansion and efficient deep breathing. Technical evaluation. The back drawer is well opened. His back provides strong air storage, serving as a hidden source of power for the upper register. Drawer 6. External obliques, side waist, performance characteristics. The airflow is extremely stable. Even in dynamic shifts like crescendo and decrescendo, there is no collapse of breath support. Technical evaluation. This drawer functions as the steering wheel of breath management and is especially crucial for dynamic control. Drawer 7. Lower side waist and back. Performance characteristics. In sustained notes and phrase endings, there is a clear sense of anchored tone without floating. This indicates deep support capacity. Technical evaluation. This drawer is highly active and essential for locking breath and maintaining subabdominal pressure. Drawer 8. Lower abdomen pelvic anchor. Performance characteristics. The voice feels grounded. The low and middle range is solid, and the high notes do not sound weightless or unanchored. The tone is stable and substantial, with a sense of earthiness. Technical evaluation. This is Barioni's core source of vocal power. His vocal foundation is deeply rooted, a hallmark of traditional Italian bel canto support. Overall evaluation. Daniele Barioni is a classic example of a singer with all 8 drawers fully opened. His vocal mechanism is highly coordinated, particularly in the synergy between head resonance 2, back expansion 5, and abdominal pressure control 6 to 7, 8. Meanwhile, the nasal 1 and chest 4 drawers provide a bright and warm tonal blend, contributing to his unique voice that balances both heroic and lyrical qualities. Comparative technical analysis of Daniele Barioni and Jerome LoMonaco based on the 8 breathing drawers framework. From a vocal structure perspective, Barioni's use of nasal resonance, drawer 1, is particularly prominent. His tone is highly focused and penetrative. In contrast, LoMonaco also employs nasal resonance, but in a gentler manner, resulting in a softer and more restrained sound. In terms of head resonance, drawer 2, Barioni's voice exhibits a clear sense of lift and spaciousness at the crown of the head, with beautifully elevated tone placement. LoMonaco's tone, on the other hand, is more conservative. His head space is somewhat tight, and the resonance is more compact. When it comes to throat openness, drawer 3, both singers perform well. Neither shows signs of vocal strain or throat blocking. Their throats remain naturally open, allowing for smooth and unimpeded vocal flow. Regarding chest resonance, drawer 4, Barioni's voice is noticeably fuller and more powerful, giving a heroic quality to his chest tones. LoMonaco leans more toward a lyrical style, with a chest resonance that is soft, rounded, and neutral, not emphasizing heaviness. The biggest difference lies in breath support. Barioni's back expansion, drawer 5, is especially pronounced. His inhalation is deep, and the expansion of the back resembles wings unfolding, enabling full lung capacity. LoMonaco's back usage is more inward and restrained. His breathing is steady, but lacks that broad expansiveness. In the waist region, drawer 6, Barioni demonstrates excellent control. His oblique muscles engage steadily, creating a sensation of a solid breath column supporting the tone. LoMonaco is more average in this regard. He has some control, but lacks the strong scaffold-like breath support that Barioni shows. For the lower back support, drawer 7, Barioni clearly possesses deep breath-locking capability. His sound has a strong root, and his high notes feel as though they are being drawn powerfully upward from the ground. In contrast, LoMonaco's tone tends to float slightly. His vocal anchor isn't as deep, and the tone lacks full grounding. Finally, in the lowest support zone, the lower abdomen and pelvic base, drawer 8, Barioni's sound is extremely solid. There's a strong sense of downward anchoring, with breath sinking into the pelvic floor, making his tone feel rock solid. LoMonaco is noticeably weaker in this drawer. His breath tends to rise upward more easily, and the vocal foundation feels somewhat light. Would you like